I have been with my boyfriend for a year and 2 months. He is very good, treats me well. And I see him at his house every day. Good. His mom, however, didn't want me moving in. I feel resentful because his ex used to live there, but apparently I can't. Yeah, it's funny how that works, right? You know, I remember I had an ex who told me that she fell in love with her ex-boyfriend and how she loved him. But when she was dating me, we only dated for like 3 months, no, 2 months, but she never fell in love with me, right? And I was always jealous of that. I was like, why did you fall in love with your ex and not me? And that's something that I learned. If you tell somebody how much you loved your ex and how they made you feel, you could say how you're over them, but you say this yeah, I fell in love with him, or I always gave him birthday gifts and stuff like that. And then when it's your boyfriend's birthday and you miss it, he's gonna immediately say, "Hey man, you didn't miss your ex-boyfriend's birthday. Well, you missing my birthday." Or they just say your ex-boyfriend lived 3 hours away and your new boyfriend lives 1 hour away, and you don't want to travel because it's too far. He's immediately gonna say, "Hey, why didn't you didn't do that with him? You travel all the way to see him, right?" There's a power in using toxic people, but there's power in comparisons. Saying how much you fell in love with your ex and never telling the guy you're with how much you love him. Right? That's fucking crazy, right? But then you could see how you could use that in more light and subtle ways and not toxic, and using it as a way to sort of always keep them on the edge, always keep them like working. You see what I'm saying? It's always good to know the things that work on you and the things that people used on you, and learn to use it in a diminished and non-toxic way. It's almost like kids who want their parents' approval because they're always comparing them to their siblings, right? Like, nothing makes somebody love you more when they feel like they're competing for your love. They will love you even more because it's not just love, it's also egoic love. And that type of stuff you can use whenever you want a guy and you're stubborn about it and you just want him. That's a good strategy. By the way, people, these questions were asked from my loyal Patreon supporters and by people who purchase email coaching. Let me show you guys how to do it. All you got to do is just go to my website, Mindful Attraction, and click on Work With Me. And there you guys can find all of the options to work with me one-on-one. All of these, the phone calls are private, people, okay? Nobody will find out about this. And these are the questions. This is getting eliminated, by the way. These are the questions that you guys get where you guys can ask me and I answer them on YouTube or stuff like that. Just change things up and nobody will know it's you, okay? It's a good way to get a situation assessed by me. And also other people will give you their opinions on it as well. Okay, if you want to read the comments, but I wouldn't do it if I was you. So yeah, I'll see. So let's continue with the video. One thing that I forgot to add to your question is that if you financially depend on somebody, they have power over you. If you know deep down that you cannot live without this person financially, then they have power over you. You know it, and they know it, and things cannot get fixed. It's harder to fix it on an emotional level if you know deep down that you depend on this person for your financial well-being. You know, like it just doesn't work that way. You can't act confident when you depend on him. You know, so what you might have to do is start getting work and save up money to move out on your own and be completely independent, because the women who are in the most abusive relationships are in a relationship where the man knows she can't leave, where the man knows that she depends on him. People have a power trip. Their egos get inflated and they begin to take you for granted. And the key to that is to make you completely dependent on them with everything. That's what pimps do. Pimps make their hoes dependent on them, right? So I don't know what your finances are, but if you cannot leave because of because of lack of money, then you're gonna have to plan your independence into the future, maybe a year or two in the future, and save up money. That's the only way. Sometimes you gotta take a loss. Sometimes, but again, that's what that's assuming that you can't escape the situation. You know what I'm saying? But because if you know you financially depend on him, you're gonna give off more needy vibes, and that's gonna push him away even further. So I'm stressed out because I want to move out of my parents' house. I just bought a new car, got a better job to make this happen. I'm getting impatient. I'm very needy, and I feel like I might push him away. I want us to get married. Okay, no, you know, like, boo boo. Look, you're very needy. I feel like I might push him away. In other words, I'm about to go psycho mode. Help. Look, look. This is what I would do if I was you. I would focus on becoming more present. Right now, your impatience is because your mind is projecting you into a future that you think will save you from this moment. What you don't know is that when that future comes, it's still going to be this moment. You can't escape this. What you're going through is a mental pattern. It's a way that you think. You're always going to find a reason to feel this way, no matter what you get, because your brain is used to this feeling. You're somebody who's used to being impatient. It's a pattern. You have to attack the source. Learn to become more present. Become aware of your breath. Become aware of the sensation of your hand. Notice the different colors around you. Look around. Look at the different objects. Hear the different sounds. Feel your body from within. Bring conscious awareness to life itself. The reason why you're impatient is because you're giving life to your mind. You're not even present. You don't even feel your feet on the ground, your clothes on you. You're so in your head, projecting your consciousness to the future, that you can't even feel your senses. If you bring all of your attention to your senses, your focus will be in the present moment. Your impatience only comes whenever you project your mind, God damn, I heard, onto the future. If you just keep your attention on the now, the impatience won't rise up. I'm going to finish reading your question, but I'm going to tell you this. I will highly recommend you read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I have it on me all the time. Read that book. What you're talking about is resistance. You're resisting the present moment. You're saying to this moment, the reason why I'm not happy is because of the circumstance. Once I fix this circumstance, I'll be happy. That's not how the mind works. Once that circumstance is fixed, then you're going to find another problem. It's a projection. It's a pattern. You can't fix the pattern by fixing the situation. You fix the pattern by removing your attention from thoughts and bringing it to the present moment. Notice your breath. Whenever you feel the impatience, don't project your thoughts onto the future. Bring it into the breath. It'll diminish the intensity of your imagination, of your fantasies, and bring it to the moment. You won't be happy when that moment comes in the future. You can only be happy right now. So that should be your focus. You pay for this shit. So you better read that book. Oh my God, why is Father Alex screaming at his customers? I'm scared. Right? But that's how it is. You just have to be present. That's the problem. It's not the situation. The problem is the way you're handling the situation. Be present. All right? I'm serious. Look, man, you pay for this shit, man. Not this shit. You pay for this. And if I'm telling you to go read The Power of Now and apply it like your life depends on it, if you don't do that, then you just waste your money. Don't waste your money. Do that shit, man. I'm telling you, man. I want us to get married. The reason why getting married won't right now, there must be some unhappiness you must be feeling, and you think that if you get married, you will be happy, because that's what your mind is telling you. Right now, this is your moment to be happy. Right now. Do you have any problems right now? Look right now, at this moment. At this moment, not tomorrow, not 2 weeks, not in 2 minutes. Right now, do you have a problem? Right now. You don't. Stay there. That's your life. This is your life. Stop waiting to get married to be happy. This is life right now, in this moment. You notice yourself breathing? This is life. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. You're not aware of how beautiful it is because you're just thinking, you're saying, fuck this shit. I want that. That's why you're unhappy. Look around. Look, notice the things around you. Look at every object. Just look. That's life. Getting married won't make you happy. I'm telling you, man. Anyways, I'm going to answer your question. Let's just keep reading. I wanted to get married. I don't have many friends, and I'm not close to my family. How can I prevent him from feeling he has too much power over you? First of all, you're giving him too much power because you're depending on his approval of you to be happy. Girl, you are on you're right now you are out of control right now. And not in a negative way, but right now you are completely going just you're collapsing right now. You're hoping that somebody saves you. This dude, and he can sense that. And you're asking, how can I prevent him from feeling he has too much power over you? Stop depending on this to happen. Understand that if this doesn't happen, you're gonna be okay. And if you don't believe that, then all you're gonna do is give him your power. You're too dependent on him, man. And he can sense that. You gotta grow up. Right now you're depending on this man, and this man will feel that. He's gonna feel that. You're gonna push him away. If I was you, I will pull away right now. Right now you might be sending some needy signals. So what I'm telling you to do, pull away. Get some distance. Make him feel like maybe you lost interest or something. Because I can promise you, you've leaked out needy emotions. You've done it. So if I was you, the next time, disappear for the, because she purchased this yesterday. She purchased it right before I left, so I didn't get to read it. But right now, if I was you, I wouldn't respond to his text. I would just make him feel like you're losing interest, so that he could start chasing you, and then you could gain your power back. But goddamn, some people, man, I'm telling you, man, some people, I say this to them and they don't listen. And the reason why they don't listen is because they feel that compulsion. They feel that desire. They're too needy. They're too desperate. So they just do what they want to do. And then they say, man, I should have done what Alex said. Look, man, don't believe your feelings. Your feelings are lying to you. The devil is a liar. Don't believe your feelings. Trust what I'm saying. Do nothing. Disappear. Cancel on him the next date. Make him say what's going on. And then once you come back from the dead, say, hey, baby, I'm sorry. Something happened. I was sad, blah, 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 blah. Say my grandma choked on a pork chop. I don't give a fuck. Say whatever excuse. Just don't say I was doing it because, I'm making you chase. Hey, thank you, Letitia, for becoming a member, Letitia. Thank you. Lord, bless this beautiful woman, Lord. She is your daughter. And she became a member of this channel, Lord. She's part of the congregation. Lord, I ask you to destroy her enemies. Smite them, Lord. Especially that bitch she hates. Smite that bitch, Lord. Smite her enemies, Lord. In your name, Lord. Amen. Amen. If you guys want the Lord to smite your enemies, just become a member. So yeah. He has too much power and taking me for granted in the future. So far, he treats me well and talks about the future, but I feel like I keep this up, he will eventually take me for granted. So what you gotta do is instill some doubt. Say, if he says, hey, baby, we should move together to California, say, man, I'm thinking of going to med school in England. He'd be like, what? What the fuck? What? England? Yeah, I'm looking at it. And make him convince you not to do that. Don't say I still love you. You can say I still love you, but say that you're moving somewhere else. Say that maybe I'm thinking of going somewhere else. Is he okay with it? Does he object to it? He should object to it. Heck, just say you're gonna fucking do it in 2 years. Say that in 1 year. Say that. You can always change your mind. What you're doing is creating scarcity. You're creating a. I remember I was with this girl. Oh God. Anyway, you're creating a deadline, and the experience with you. If he likes you, That deadline is gonna make him look at you and say, "Fuck, I'm a misser." That deadline is gonna make him say, "Fuck, I cannot." You know when you're hanging out with somebody and you know it's the last day you're gonna see them, and because of that, it makes your experience even more enjoyable. So what you could do is just say how one day you're gonna leave. You don't have to do it, man. You just say it, and then you can just change your fucking mind, right? And that's going to help him, and that's going to help him realize that he should appreciate you. And also, the way to not be taken for granted is always to give somebody space. Always do that. Even if you feel like you don't need it, always give a man space. Even if you don't feel like it's necessary. Another thing is that you need to make some friends, because a woman who has no friends is a woman who's vulnerable, a woman who has no support system. Friends are there to soften the blow when somebody rejects you. Friends are there so that they can help you when things are down, when you need somebody, when you need a place to stay because something happened. You need to focus on making friends. It's not just your man who's there for you. You have to make friends. So do things with other people. If you like to hike, join a hiking group. If you like to play basketball, join a basketball group. If you're gonna move out to a place where you could have roommates that you have something in common, right? Don't just live by yourself. Get around people. That's the whole point. Because if you don't do that, dating is a lot more difficult. When you don't have no friends, narcissists see that and they can easily manipulate you because they know you're isolated. You know? So go out there, join groups, get roommates. That's a good way to make friends, actually, right? You just have to make sure you vet them out very carefully. Do things rather than doing things alone. Do it with other people and get yourself out there. Because if you don't focus on making friends, dating is just harder. It's plain and simple, right? Should I stop seeing him every day? Look, baby, look, boo boo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when I said you should do that. Honestly, like I really don't know what video I said to do that. Like people, you guys have to do what the videos say. Okay, people, like I don't know why I'm looking around. But seriously, people, like I get the sensation that some of you guys only watch certain things, but not the things that hurt. But not once do I ever say to see somebody every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I'm a little perplexed. You're asking me this, homegirl. So no, don't see him every day. In fact, this week, this is PR him for a whole week. Say you got to do work. I don't give a fuck. Say you're sick, and if he says, "Can I bring you something?" Say no. Say no. Say I want to be alone. Say I need to work on this. I need to focus, because even though he believes you, his insecurity is gonna say maybe she's doing that because she's losing interest, right? Should I stop reassuring him that I love him every day? Look, my love, I'm gonna talk to you in a way that sounds mean, but it's because I love you. All right. I'm saying this because I care, not because I'm mean, but it's because I'm care, and I'm a little frustrated when I'm reading this because it says to me, you're not following what I'm saying. Look, when do I ever say? How long you been dating him? For a year and 2 months. Okay. Look, I never tell people to tell. Don't say somebody that you love them every day. Like, just show him with your action, not with your words. Okay? Don't do that shit, man. Don't do that. Don't say that you love him every day. Just do what my videos say. Okay? And if you say I have too many videos, then okay, I understand. Go purchase a course. They're usually less than 2 hours. Which course should I recommend her? Go purchase Natural Chemistry. It's for women in relationships. It'll teach you how to create that space, how to set boundaries. Everything you're asking is in that course, okay? Because what you're doing, you're pretty much just like, look right here, boom, in that course, right? Natural Chemistry. This is the course that I teach. It gives you guys everything that you need for people in relationship, right? Boom, boom. 30-day money back guarantee. It teaches you everything, people. And then the other one is
The psychological game of attraction, which is for women who are in relationships. Right here. Boom, boom. All right? So go check that one out. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're going to get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this third week, setting boundaries. We go over the third week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, fourth week, fifth week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are: 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out, because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.